Here's a question. At the end of most days, do you feel like you were busy, but not necessarily productive? You answered emails, jumped between tasks, sat in meetings, maybe put out a few fires, but the important work, the stuff that actually moves the needle, it barely got touched. If that sounds familiar, the problem might not be your work ethic. It might be the way your day is structured, or rather the fact that it isn't structured at all. Today, we're talking about time blocking, one of the simplest, most effective methods for designing your day with intention, so the work that matters actually gets done. So let's get into it. Time blocking is exactly what it sounds like. Instead of working from an open-ended to-do list, you assign every task a specific block of time on your calendar. Rather than writing work on a report and hoping you get to it, you block out, say, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. specifically for that report. That time is reserved, it's protected. Nothing else goes there. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's been popularized by thinkers like Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, and is reportedly used by people like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Benjamin Franklin, who famously planned his days in hourly blocks. The core philosophy is this: if it's not on your calendar, it probably won't happen. Time blocking makes your priorities visible, and visibility creates accountability. There are a few reasons time blocking is so effective. First, it eliminates decision fatigue. Without a plan, you start each work session by asking, "What should I do now?" And that question is exhausting to answer dozens of times a day. When your time is blocked, the decision is already made. You just show up and do the work. Second, it protects deep work. Most meaningful work, writing, coding, strategizing, creating, requires sustained uninterrupted focus. A calendar full of random tasks and reactive responses leave no room for that. Time blocking craves out protected space where real thinking can happen. Third, it makes your time visible. Most people dramatically underestimate how long tasks take, and over time how much free time they have. When you block your calendar, you see exactly where your time is going and what you can realistically accomplish in a day. And finally, it reduces multitasking. When you're in a time block dedicated to one task, you're not context switching between emails, Slack messages, and projects. Single tasking is significantly more efficient than multitasking. Studies consistently show that task switching costs us up to 40% of our productive output. Not all time blocks are the same. Here are the main types you'll want to use. First, deep work blocks. These are your highest priority, highest focus sessions. Schedule them during your peak energy hours, whenever you naturally feel sharpest. For most people, and for me, that's morning. Protect these fiercely. No meetings, no emails, no interruptions. Second, shallow work blocks. Admin tasks, emails, scheduling, routine check-ins. These are necessarily but low cognitive demand. Patch them together into dedicated windows rather than letting them bleed into your whole day. Third, buffer blocks. These are intentional gaps between tasks. Things always take longer than expected, and unexpected things always come up. Build in 15 to 30 minutes buffer so one overrun doesn't collapse your entire schedule. Fourth, personal blocks. Lunch, exercises, rest, family time. Time blocking works best when it reflects your whole life, not just your work. Blocking personal time signals that it matters just as much. Alright, let's talk about how to actually do this. Here's a simple beginner process. So, step 1. Do a task audit. Before you block anything, write down everything you need to accomplish this week. Work tasks, personal obligations, recurring commitments. Get it all out. Step 2. Identify your priorities. Not everything on your list is equal. Pick your 2 to 3 most important tasks for the week, the ones that will have the biggest impact. These get the best blocks, your peak energy hours, early in the week. Step 3. Map your fixed commitments. Add everything that's already set. Recurring meetings, school, pickups, workouts, whatever is non-negotiable. These are the anchors of your week. Step 4. Block your deep work first. Before filling in the rest, schedule your most important tasks during your best hours. If you let shallow work fill your mornings, your deep work will never happen. Step 5. Fill in the rest. Schedule email, admin, and other shallow tasks into the remaining windows. Add your buffer blocks. Block lunch. Build in a short end of day review to prep for tomorrow. Step 6. Protect your blocks. When someone asks for a meeting during your deep work block, treat it like you're already booked. Because you are. Your work commitments are as real as any meeting. There are few things that trip people up when they first try time blocking. Overscheduling. Beginners often try to account for every single minute of the day. Your schedule becomes so rigid that one distraction derails everything. Leave breathing room. Aim to plan about 70 to 80% of your day, not 100%. Ignoring energy levels. Scheduling your hardest cognitive work at 3 p.m. when you're naturally in a slump is setting yourself up to fail. Pay attention to when you feel most alert and schedule accordingly. Not reviewing and adjusting. Time blocking isn't set and forget. At the end of each day, spend 5 minutes reviewing how it went and adjusting tomorrow's blocks. This habit is what makes the system improve over time. Making blocks too big or too small. A 4-hour block for work on a project is too vague. A 10-minute block for a complex task is too optimistic. Aim for blocks of 60 to 90 minutes for deep work. And be specific about what you are doing inside each one. Time blocking won't make your day perfect. Interruptions will happen. Estimates will be wrong. Life will get in the way. But what time blocking will do is give you a clear intention for your day. And that intention is the difference between a day that drifts and a day that delivers. Start small. Block just one deep work session tomorrow morning. Protect it. See what happens. If this was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. I cover productivity systems like this regularly, and there's plenty more to come. And drop a comment below. What's the one task you've been meaning to do that never seems to make it onto your day? Let's talk about it. Until next time, design your day before someone else does. Bye.